Welcome to this video day, which is all about the Forex basics for trading success. Now, in terms of winning at Forex trading, you need to have, of course, the right education. We also need to have the right psychology and mindset. And that's what I want to discuss today, with the education you need and the mindset. And I want to do it by just featuring a book which is called The Art of War. The Art of War was written by Sun Tzu in 500 BC. Yet this book is timeless. It's actually taught in many of the world's great business schools. Many of the millionaire businessmen have read it. It's very popular with traders. Why? Because it actually just gives you a blueprint for success, and the principles that Sun Tzu taught in The Art of War can really help you in at Forex trading. I just want to introduce the principles very quickly, and I'm just going to show you a short clip and then we're going to discuss it. So I'll be back in a moment.
The Art of War. Sun Tzu writes The Art of War around 500 BC. The book is written on vertical bamboo strips, each the length of a chopstick. Each strip contains 15 to 25 Chinese characters. The strips are then painstakingly stitched together. Inside the 13 chapters of The Art of War lie the secrets to success.
Basically, if you understand the art of war and the principles in it, you can predict how wars or battles will turn out.
The art of war is filled with many important insights, but there are three key principles that stand out and unify Sun Tzu's philosophy. Sun Tzu says, "Know your enemy and know yourself, and in 100 battles you will never be in peril." In the art of war, understanding your opponent is crucial to victory. Sun Tzu says, to win 100 battles is not the height of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is. Fighting costs lives and money. Sun Tzu prizes the general who can outwit instead of outfight his opponent. Sun Tzu says, avoid what is strong, attack what is weak. Throughout history, armies fight head-to-head on the battlefield to show their strength and courage. But Sun Tzu doesn't care about glory. He only wants to win.
While each of these principles is important, think of them as cords in a strong rope. Individually, they may be strong, but when you put them together and use them holistically, they're unbreakable.
Welcome back up that short clip that introduces The Art of War and the principles that it's based upon. Those three principles are simple, but they're subtly simple. But when you relate them to Forex trading and you combine them, you really do have a basic foundation to win long term in the market. So I'm going to go through the quotes and relate them to Forex trading in a moment and why they're so important. But Forex trading and fighting battles, there are big similarities. And if you think about the Forex markets, we're dealing in a market where everyone is fighting everyone else to take money off them. It's very chaotic. You don't know what's going to happen next. You're dealing with uncertainty. You have to have the right tactics to succeed. And I think most beginners who come in the markets fall for the myth about Forex trading, that it's some scientific market, it's very ordered, or there's the underlying secret code of the market. There is not. And I think traders need to understand this. When they come in the markets, you have to learn to deal with uncertainty and have the right tactics to respond to a wide variety of different situations. Now, what I want to do now is just go through each of those quotes in detail and relate them to Forex trading. So let's take the first quote. Know your enemy and know yourself, and in 100 battles you will never be in peril. Welcome back after that first quote from Sun Tzu. And he makes the point that you need to study your enemy and understand them. Now, in Forex trading, if you study your enemy, which is other traders, you will actually find the real secret of Forex trading success in a statistic. And you'll also understand why knowledge of yourself and your strengths and weaknesses is so important to achieve success. So what is the statistic that reveals the real secret of trading success? Well, it's the number of winners to losers in the market. If you look at the statistic over time, It's never ever changed. It's always been 90% lose, 10% win. That statistic will never ever change. Now, if you think about it in relation to how most people see Forex trading success, they see it as something to do with, for example, complicated systems, education, knowledge, technology. Now, if you think about it, since the Forex market's first started, we've seen huge advances in, technology and complexity, and yet number of winners hasn't changed. So it's saying that Forex trading success must be dependent on something else. Why is the statistic always the same? Well, the answer is simple. Humans are emotional. It is their emotions that will always cause them to lose. So, if you think about it, if traders are always losing because of their emotions, okay, that means you are also an emotional being. So you could fall into the same trap as them. And I think most traders underestimate the power of emotion in Forex trading. Now, in terms of trading methods, systems, easy to learn. It's just easy to learn a simple method that can achieve success. However, you have actually got to execute the trading system and basically do it with confidence and discipline without letting the emotions of greed or fear get involved. And most traders, just simply do not have discipline. Now, all the great generals and armies have discipline. Most Forex traders simply don't. And by discipline, I mean the discipline to follow your plan to a successful conclusion. And that means coping with losses. Forex trading is all about coping with losses, but keeping them small. You can have a lot of losing trades, but as long as you keep them small, that's okay. You'll get winners, which basically will cover your losers. It doesn't matter how many trades that you actually win. It's the difference in size between winners and losers. And you can make 100% per annum by losing 70% of your trades just because your winners are so much bigger. I've seen plenty of traders with that statistic make a lot of money. So I think in terms of the basics when you come into the market, forget about complexity, forget about knowledge, technology being the key to success. Learn a simple method, just educate yourself, get a very, very simple method and understand that basically it is your psychology that is vital. If you don't get the right psychology, which is one of following your trading plan with discipline, then you are destined to lose money. But of course, if you acquire confidence and discipline in what you're doing, then you are going to make money at Forex trading. We'll discuss this in a bit more detail in a moment, but now I want to move on to the next quote from Sun Tzu. To win 100 battles is not the height of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is. And welcome back after that second quote from Sun Tzu. And that quote is very applicable to Forex trading. All the great generals know you don't fight unless the odds are on your side, if you can help it. You don't want to basically lose lives. You want to fight when the advantage is with you. So you spend a lot of time avoiding confrontation. Now, Forex traders cannot really avoid confrontation, or the bulk of them can't. You get two types of trader. There's a trader who just wants to work hard. He thinks that the work ethic applies in Forex trading. He's always looking for trades, always trying to force money from the markets. Then there's the other type of trader who is just greedy, and he enjoys the thrill, the excitement of trading. So he just wants that buzz of being in and out of the market. Now, both these types of traders are going to lose. What they're doing is they're coming into battle when basically the odds are not there for them. They're trying to get trades from the market rather than waiting for high odds setups to be presented to them. And they just lose their money. It's like an army. If it fights battles all the time, it's going to lose all its men. And these traders just end up losing all their money. One of the greatest bits of advice for new traders is to basically understand that the safest trade is no trade most of the time. And you can trade very little and still make a lot of money because you'll only be choosing high odds setups. You know, I know lots of traders who can make 100% or more per annum just trading a couple of times a week. So don't equate the work ethic with Forex trading, and do not equate trading frequency with success. It just isn't true. You need to be very patient, keep those emotions in check, and only trade when the best opportunities present themselves to you. Now let's move on to the next quote from Sun Tzu. Avoid what is strong, attack what is weak. Welcome back after that third quote from Sun Tzu. It really leads on for what we've just been discussing. Avoid attacking what is strong. We've already made the point that you shouldn't be just coming in and attacking the market every day or frequently. You need to attack what is weak, okay? Which means, in trading terms, a high probability trade setup. And what I would say here is, I'm just going to give you an example of what a weak spot is in the Forex market. A weak spot in the Forex market is when you get a price trend that accelerates too far to the upside or too far to the downside. So you've got greed coming into play on the upside, fear on the downside. And these price spikes, these big ones, they always fade. Now, traders, just respond to their emotions, or the bulk of traders do. That is the weak spot. If you come in and you hit those turning points, you can make a lot of money with low risk. And you can have a very simple strategy to do it, but you'll be going contrary to the majority. That is just one example. But if you're trading in the Forex markets, you need a simple strategy, but it needs to have a trading edge. You need to know why you are going to win when 90% of traders lose. And I think if you take Forex trading, the actual learning of method, said it earlier, is easy, but you need to have that discipline, you need to have that confidence in what you're doing, you need to be decisive, you need to be courageous. That's just like the great generals. The same traits for success apply in Forex trading. But I think if you get yourself an education, you get a strategy that you're confident in, with a little bit of practice, you'll soon be trading the markets for some great profits. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. Thank you for watching me as per usual. Take care. Have a good day.